set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Watch.
Three.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Mariota, and an alley to run. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got. What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Here we go.
Check. Fresno.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Pick me up. Here we go. Showing it. One. Shift. Watch the shift. Check safety. Kill.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 11 yards there, 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
54 Mike. I got you, punk.
Mariota now from the 50. He's got Smith here. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Get that ball. Check. Check.
Whooping Island ass and man.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mariota spins past him. And he's got this down to the 35. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35.
Shayla, my cousin.
Check it out. Rush in. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
They'll stay with Lewis here on 1st down. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 31, Mariota sets up the screen to Lewis. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 18.
There we go. 18-yard line. Hey, 54, right there. 54 Mike. Check.
54 Mike.
From the red zone now, Mariota. This one caught by Davis. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Let's go. One.
Throwing is Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. Open man is Davis. He's got it for the Tennessee touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Parkey with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
The Niners take over
Let's
first
go,
and
boys.
10
Bring it up.
at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Line 54. Watch the pass. Watch, man.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
11.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, Wood. Pilot, 64.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. He finds Coleman. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 18 yards, 1st down Niners.
Here we go.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Taking it in from the 20 as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Throwing on 2nd down, Mariota. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. D. Ford able to get him for a loss of about 3. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long. Mariota now. And that is incomplete. Akello Witherspoon, really good coverage from the Colorado man, getting a hand in on it.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
On the return, it's James. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
At their own 33-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to them. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, and it's 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
This one complete to Coleman. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
21.
On 1st down, here's Breida. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Here we go.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Get him, boy.
No gain on the
No.
Flag.
21. Here we go. Small.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Garoppolo. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, and it's 3rd down.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Adam Humphries deep for the Titans. And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards. On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowsky to punt the football. Adam Humphries deep to return. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together. Could get.
And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
54. Watch the run. One.
To throw is Mariota. He dumps it off for Henry. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Right there, 54 Mike. Hey, me and you all day. I'm coming out. One. Kill. One. Kill, turn up. Check. Lucky. Check. One. Hot.
Play fake to Henry. Now Mariota. Flushed out right. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
Interception.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They run again with Breida. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Cameron Wake makes plays like that look simple because I think he plays with excellent leverage. Really does a nice job of being lower than the offensive guys trying to block him and gets underneath them and goes up and down the line of scrimmage to make those types of plays.
They've kept him to a short run play there. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They run forward with Breida. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Garoppolo gives to Breida. Oh, now Breida loses it. It's picked up by the Titans. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Mariota. Rush coming, and he's taken down. D Ford picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long.
Check pass. Mike 5-4.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Richie James on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 At their own 45.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They begin the drive with Coleman. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
On second down, a run with Breida. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Hey, alert! 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 Bravo!
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. And this is going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Watch the twist, watch the two. Hey, wahoo!
3 buzz.
Mike 55!
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 6 guy. Check 6 guy. Check 99. Check 99. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
He's checking. Crash.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
65.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Brings up 4th down.
They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down.
I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it. 12. Watch the whip. Mike 55. 2. It's our time. 2. Hey, Zoo. Hey, check 24. Watch the whip.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
I want to take your role, partner, but up in the 4th quarter and going for it on 4th down and picking it up. How about that?
A big chance. That's why football is not for the faint of heart. Escaping the pressure right. Man open. It's Goodwin. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is. And
across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. James has got it, complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
Now a give coming right is Breida. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Matt Breida, 28 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
Let's see what you got.
They run it with Breida. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. And the Titans are going to recover the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us what
you talking about, cuz? That's me out there lurking. You seen that shit?
I'm still waiting to see that number.
I seen you run over there.
You seen that shit?
I chanced you, nigga. I still threw it. I ain't had no other choice.
Nigga, you see that shit, nigga? You ain't the only one out place in the field, nigga. You ain't the only one out place in the field, nigga.
Nick Bosa, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Another try after the first down sack. Mariota.
Look at that.
Ooh, you was there. I wanted to know when I'm out there. You was going up top. I was out there,
bro. He gonna mark the shit out you, boy. I ain't worried about that.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat.
Hey, you did keep this one on broadcast, right?
Yeah, cool.
I think a double team may be in order.
So the
I got to tap how sorry his motherfucking team is.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to
talk
it over.
I'm back now.
Third and long here for Mario.
You keep running the same play. I'm on it.
Let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30.
Caught this shit.
Finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play, Mariota to Davis, 49 yards. That's going to be caught. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Here's Mariota. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible two-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for two here and you don't get it, that's deflation. Yeah. Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Parkey adds the extra point as this gets him back within a touchdown and a two-point conversion. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
Here we go,
the 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all three timeouts defensively. They'll start on the ground with Breida. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now it's Breida. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On third down, a run from Breida. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
Good one. Good kick. Good kick, Daniel.
As the punt team sending this one away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt, and it'll be Titan football.
I don't know, nigga. I'm glad you did it.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Quan Alexander in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver.
Bro, y'all some
and
shit,
it'll bring
bro.
up 3rd down.
That's a good throw.
Huh? What'd you say?
That was a good throw.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Mariota. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Give me the out.
And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. One last shot now for Mariota. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Huh?
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
Yeah. I guess. Don't worry about it. Hello. Nigga, I'm waiting on you. Come on. I'm just about to stop trying shit. Come on. Huh? Bro, I'm 7-1 against you, bro. Huh? I can't even hear you. Boy, you sound dumb, bro. I got all of them on motherfucking. I got 7 games broadcasted besides the one we just played. You ain't sent it. Oh, nah, I just can't. I'm about to bust your ass now, nigga. Yeah, I got it.
Alright, I'm gonna hit X in a second. Hold on, I'm about to run upstairs and let this dog out. Get out of this door. Before I hit y'all with this. Whoa! You said it, kid. How you know this was that? Don't touch it, boy. Coming.
Wow. Huh? I'm waiting on until I get some weed. Yeah. I know, I'm going with Shayla tonight for her birthday. She called me, right? Lamia called me.
I know, I get one.
She was blowing the shit out. I got a new number. I got a new, how long they gonna be there? Who?
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get
to go to your bread and butter cook.
Huh?
You had to go to your bread and butter.
My bread and butter, the Cowboys. I just want to play with them because they got Marcus Peters now. That's why I was about to get the Rams to play with Jalen Ramsey, but I said, fuck it. I ain't going. I ain't teasing shit.
And a former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
2 plays so far, run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up. Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he's got Snead. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Just enough.
Might want to remember that 3rd down
Got
play.
wide just enough to pull that nigga.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have.
Hey, you know this nigga got more rushing yards than half the niggas in the league.
On the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Yeah.
Huh?
You know he in the top 15 in rushing yards.
Who?
Lamar Jackson.
Play action. It's Jackson. Rolling to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. D Ford just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Every day, any day. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th.
Nah, that little foot is all.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. The 49ers have Richie James
watching
back
the
deep.
Buffalo game at the same time. We up to now.
James now to return. Very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Here we go,
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Shift. Safe.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Patrick Owasor charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. On the return is Jones. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told.
Damn, I got to turn this Buffalo game off. I get to keep caught up. That's
what you got there, Red TV?
I got this
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
How you get that?
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Steps away to his left. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Forced out to his left. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Ready. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Come on, boy. What? You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. Back. Check three.
read option.
Watch out.
Jackson, option right. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside.
3rd and 11, Miami.
So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Ravens strike
That was
first.
good into the timeout right on take.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from
I could have picked that
guys,
shit. I could have hit the play.
if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play.
Smack his
So
ass.
finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
3-0.
You like I usually put that though?
Nigga, you only called it. You only called it because I tried to hit stick you. If I'd have hit triangle, that's a fucking pick easy.
Well, I said, you know, I usually caught it though.
It's all good.
That's all I
It
said.
was open. If the computer would have called it.
I hate it.
Breida, he'll try the right side.
You ain't
Give
never
him 5
gonna
on
beat
the
me.
carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid
Send
game
them
on
blitz,
that
fellas.
play.
One, Omaha. Clock. Send him west.
From the 31, Garoppolo. That's caught. It's Coleman. Touchdown, 49ers.
Send them blitz, fellas.
Kevin Coleman, 31 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
We can make these be dangerous.
The defenders would vote to take out of the game.
Wheel route.
Without a doubt, you're just trying to move everybody in one direction. Whether it's a running back or another receiver,
Here come the miss, fellas.
On the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown.
But I know you was sick when I hit that field goal last
That's
game. Though.
fielded in the end zone.
You hit 2 of them motherfuckers.
No, I hit an extra point, but remember you turned it over with seconds left, and I came right back and kicked the field goal.
Yeah, I mean, I knew I was going to get out of school. I wasn't tripping.
You got that broadcast right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew I was going to score. If I ain't get sacked with fucking, bro, you know how many times Corey Davis got open as soon as I go to throw it, that nigga got hit?
Offense set at the line for this next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. D. Ford picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Mike spot 4, Mike Haywood. Mike spot 4. Get in the way.
To try again after the sack. Jackson dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Sponge. No. It's set. Jim. Switch. Check 24. Check 24.
They run from the pistol with Ingram. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. From the 35 on 2nd down. Jackson, he's got it to Ingram, complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction. So now what can they do on 3rd? Being chased out left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, this from 53.
Couldn't take.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will tie things up at 6-6. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs. all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the post.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll begin the drive with Breida. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Cutting the blitz, fellas. Go, Bob!
On 2nd down now, it's Coleman. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
What the fuck? They could just hold it
2
for
remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Here we go. Like 20! 21.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go.
He dropped the ball also.
Yeah. Well, he probably didn't catch him in the 2nd one, but Earl Thomas smacked it out.
Get out the bathroom.
Marcus Peterson, shit. What you gonna do? You punting or what? What's going on?
I'm trying to find something, man.
And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
What special teams at? Special teams are all field goals.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 50. Perm.
Watch the air. Check. Fresno.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, it's Ingram. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tarn. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And he slides to avoid the hit. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
That was a hell of a tackle.
36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Here we go. Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Under 10. 10. He's coming. Double up. Show it. Shift. Watch the shift.
Play action. Now Jackson. Buying time to his left. Roberts got it. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. Towards the end zone for Brown. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 45 yards. As his guys are able to regain the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So 2 quarters down, 2
Then you got Miami, you got big play though. They're in territory.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the areas. I think they wanted to be positive with it. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we still have a chance to win this game.
Meanwhile,
we'll see if they can pick it up. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. They run with Breda, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing out second down. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Mark Ingram there, but it's going to be second down.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver.
Get on the step shot.
To his right, had to come off of a guy downfield, try to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
First time calling plays.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into right protection.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. D4 able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
After the sack on first down, Jackson flushed out right. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it.
He caught
within
that shit.
eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
He going sweet.
They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out as the Ravens push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Took your headphones out.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
He's going deep for Brown. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. Tackle made there by Josh Bynes.
Here we go.
He was brought down by Josh Bynes.
From the 29, Garoppolo. He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space. And it's 3rd down. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
This one complete to Coleman.
Get the fuck out of here, Mo.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. On the sneak is Garoppolo. And now Garoppolo lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. Out to his left. He's got the 1st down inside the 10, and he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Jackson from the shotgun. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Nick Bosa showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
Throwing is Jackson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Operating from the gun. Jackson steps away to his left. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Take over 1st and 10.
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions,
but
some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
You're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's
Talk
going to be a long day for you.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Throwing his Garoppolo on 3rd down. They find some open field here. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Man, fluke as fuck.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo. That's complete to his speedy wideout, Goodwin. The reception good for 7.
The first time I heard that nigga name in 5 games.
50 seconds to line. Hey, alert! Alert! Alert!
To throw is Garoppolo.
I got his shit back.
Intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 34.
Yeah, go quick. Fuck you, man. Hey. Hello.
Yeah, send one more, sir. Try to take his birth box. You got that? We gotta go get dressed.
Stop playing with me, fool. Man, get the fuck out of here. I was eating all the first game. All right, what's score now?
I had to cut it off. It was 7-6. No, my I'll get you on my TV, Coos.
You said you can? Why? Go to the, I'm about to say, just go to that motherfucker.
You want to share it?
Yup. Cause you got me fucked up. Keep trying to get Jimmy G in them, but they can't beat me. Nigga, you just won. You ain't punished nothing. You won by 2 points, nigga. I mean, 6. You won by 6.
Nigga, I won 22-14.
Nigga, no, you didn't.
Cleaner. And you scored cleaner.
Oh, no, you did win by 8.
I know I did. You scored cleaner.
That's not whooping me, bro. I just beat the shit out you, bro.
Then he beat Mike. Mike was playing.
Man, I don't see none of that.
Mike was just playing.
You was just playing, nigga. I know your game.
Stop, y'all. All right, watch out. All right, I'm going to turn this game back on.
All right. Hello.
We was the nose.
Yeah.
I forgot your mom said she want Prince, right?
Yeah, why?
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings.
Neither, what made you think I was going on that side?
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Now Wilson on first down. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Single. 36 power.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 37. That catch certainly easier than the one Tyler Lockett made in the back left corner of the end zone in the Thursday night win over the Rams in Week 5. My goodness, that was incredible. In fact, the advanced metrics called it the most improbable catch in the NFL in the last 2 years. And if for some reason you missed it, look it up. Pretty impressive. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And his throw here's incomplete. The tight end, Luke Wilson, was the target. That'll bring up second down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow... incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
To throw on second and 10. Wilson, and he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. They'll try and run forward with Penny. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there at second and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. Now it's Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
And that Sonic,
and after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
I don't want to go pick that Volvo up.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
That's who takes me out of the move.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And this is Cook with a grab. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Cousins.
They ain't sent me shit. I the one who told her where to go. She just called and said what I'm doing, where I'm watching the game at. And I was like, shit, I might go to that Bolero joint. She was like, oh, I'm with it. It got bar and all that. I was like, yeah, it's like a sports ball with a bowling alley.
Cousins now. And he's able to find Diggs.
Yeah, but
and it's a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball,
I'm about to go get. Hey, Lou Real said he got back for 12.
Sometimes you have to put it on them. Big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Penny, a 1st down carry. Trying to find a
lane, but instead it ain't no huff. That shit just not. It's just a low bag. It ain't.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'm about to go look at it though.
Play action. Now Wilson sliding out of the pocket. It's caught at the 10. And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Not like me. I got
to throw is Wilson. Steps away. End zone caught. Touchdown.
Hey, Allen, some shit.
Tyler Lockett there to make the grab. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you? Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Nah,
he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
And niggas ain't paying him. He acting like he's sweet. He ain't paying him. So I'm like, bro, I gotta use him more.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
If the other jumps on there that I buy like that Chrysler 200 LT jump, I wanted that motherfucker.
Check 13. Check 13.
1st down, here's the run with Cook.
I got the cone.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. For Dalvin Cook, if the early part of the season is any indication, it might be a 2-horse race between he and Christian McCaffrey for the rushing title in 2019. And the Vikings, they have not been shy about using him, and he's responded with 100-yard games seemingly every week, including that Week 2 game against the Packers when he rushed for 154 yards. This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Now a run with Cook, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. They run again on 1st down, Cook. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. Check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. It's complete to Diggs. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Check 52.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. Cook stripped. The ball's out. And the Seahawks have recovered.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson, and he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On 2nd and 12, Wilson, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Trey Wayne's the Michigan State man right there in coverage.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
Ante, hi, Mr. Sack, Ante.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt.
I wouldn't even been mad at that. How the hell I missed?
Possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Niggas want to hold on to the ball.
Contact. Brings up second down.
They're getting hit, man.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart.
I definitely want that ball.
Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Check, hey, Alpha. What we got? What we got? What we got?
From the gun, here's Cousins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he'll go down
man.
inside
Not
the
enough
15
to your ass
zone 13-yard line.
Your shit ain't been impressive.
That last game wasn't impressive?
2 fumbles and an interception. So,
the kids
to paraphrase one of the great
Oh,
coaches of the
Lamar
NFL,
Jackson wasn't looking
they're
like
asking on that sideline, what the heck is going on out there?
And just not a ton of room to work with. They get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
Impressive. Niggas, you know the fuck I am.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Flush to his right.
Look at you scurry ass nigga, can't do
And I
nothing with
think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend.
No doubt about it. If ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
I want that BMW. That thing got 92. However the fuck many miles on it.
190. What's wrong with
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down.
I'm already
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Shamar Stephen in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He's going to look deep for more. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
I said Shayla, nigga.
Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Now Rashad Penny.
Oh, my controller just janked me out. I had a school on the way.
26. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
All my excuses can't be yours too, nigga. Some got to give.
I'm trying to tell you, there ain't no excuse.
Queen 80! Hey, alert! I'm going back to you. I'm going to you. Right there.
They go play action now. Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Anthony Barr with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
I found fuck yeah like that shit the best food on earth.
No move to get the offense off the field here.
It's cool.
Converted once on
Man,
this
I cook way better than
they
this
go
league.
again and try it once more.
What you talking about? Better recognize. Hey, don't I cook better than her eye?
Zebra.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side.
Home out
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. They're able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 21-0.
Only the Volvo stayed at a 900 until the next day. And it sold for 1,000.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time
I was going to wait, but I got like 3 halves here.
Patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. When they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. It's Cousins on the sneak, and he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard.
No, I want one more.
Nah, I'm about to leave out, nigga. I need some weed.
All right, you got it.
All right. Say I'm the GOAT. Oh, you hung up. I just beat the shit out of you ever beat me, motherfucker.